I'm Sungmin, and today I'll be presenting our work called SomethingFinder, Localizing Undefined Regions Using Referring Expressions. In this piece of work, we focus on the problem of reference resolution, which is the task of identifying a specific location within an image when given a referring expression. Here's an example. The expression goes like this: half of a sandwich on the right side of a plate nearest a coffee mug. A properly trained model should be able to localize the sandwich that's located on the bottom right location in the image based on the expression. Although there already have been various efforts to develop approaches to enable automated visual reference resolution, one key limitation is that most of the work rely on well-defined objects and treat them as either targets for reference or as anchors in the reference expression. As you can see in the referring expressions which are extracted from publicly available datasets, being able to detect well-defined objects should be a necessity. However, in many cases, as shown by the orange circles shown in the figure, some locations are undefined or object agnostic. In such kind of situations, we as humans can still refer to different locations with attributes such as colors, textures, or geometric clues like lines or corners. For instance, a phrase such as "a yellow stuff left of that blue corner below a red horizontal line" could be sufficient for a person to pinpoint the target location despite the absence of an anchoring object. Therefore, we propose to begin to tackle the open challenge of computational object-agnostic reference in the following way. As there is no existing data on how people refer to locations without mentioning well-defined objects, we present a novel dataset called SomethingW. We also introduce a novel algorithm capable of identifying candidate regions within an image from a referring expression utilizing referable conceptual features such as lines, directions, corners, colors, and etc. Here's one example, referring expression from our newly constructed dataset SomethingW. As can be seen in the image, the referred region is labeled with an orange box. For the construction of the dataset, referring expressions are automatically annotated using a template which considers the target block itself and its immediate four neighbors. The template consists of several components. Something phrase is described by a color and a noun. The prepositional phrase talks about the relative location of a neighbor, which can be either a line or a corner. When the neighbor is selected to be a line, we also include the directional information such as vertical, horizontal, or diagonal. Here's another example included in our SomethingW dataset. In total, 25,000 referring expressions are constructed from 309 different images. Now, let's briefly go over to our approach, SomethingFinder. The simplified diagram shows four major modules structured into our architecture. While the modules attend and locate are mostly inherited from the ground net by Sirik et al., we have newly devised the modules visualize and look around. The module visualize encodes each block along with its immediate neighbors using lower layer features of ResNet as they are 2D in nature. Making use of such low-level features from which are known to carry crucial low-level information actually serves as an advantage for our approach, as fundamental attributes we consider are closely correlated with basic shapes such as colors, lines, and corners. The module lookaround predicts the likelihood P+ for each block given a textual expression and the visual features of itself and the neighbors. We're currently working on the expansion of this initial attempt to localize undefined regions using referring expressions. There are several different questions related to the experiments you might be interested in. If you'd like to read more, please check out our manuscript. Thank you very much for listening.